Welcome to Big Z Sports' presentation of playoff high school basketball play-by-play coverage. Today, in this Division II East District Championship, the Carrollton Lady Warriors take on the Steubenville Big Red. Today's game is presented by Altman, WM Commercial Roofing, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Novellus, Auto Works Collision Center of Strasburg, and DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Now let's head courtside to the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio with Chris Kale, Aaron Stump, and Adam Saweski.
Central High School, where this afternoon we will bring you dual coverage of the Girls Division II Region 7 East 1 District Championship game right here on 99.9 WTUZ and on our YouTube live stream thanks to Claxon Communications. The number 4 seed, the 20-5 Carrollton Lady Warriors, fight for the right not to party, but to get to the Sweet 16 against the number 7 seed, 18-7 Steubenville Big Red. Coverage today brought to you by Novellus, WM Commercial Roofing, Altman Hospital, and the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Welcome into the Wood Electric pregame show. I'm your play-by-play announcer, Chris Kale. Joining me in the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio is Mr. Aaron Stump, and on the sidelines is Adam Saweski. Of course, Casey Claxon over there on the Claxon Communications crew. And, we are ready to go here from we don't want to mention her, do we? She's not looking. She's not paying any attention. She's not even paying attention right now. Anyway, Natalie Holbrook on the camera today for Claxon Communications, and we appreciate Casey and Natalie being here. All right, Stumpy, both teams they want to get out and run. We're going to see a track meet here this afternoon in an indoor gymnasium. It's going to be like an indoor track meet, right? Shooting percentage and turnovers are going to be the key to this game. Do you agree?
This is going to be a fun game to watch, and I just want you to know right now, you got your work cut out for you on this
one.
You
think so?
The play-by-play is going to have a hard workout with this game going up and down. But, yeah, as it seems to come, especially this time of the year, it's the fundamentals and it's the turnovers. And whoever can control that turnover battle, it will have a big leg up on this game.
Adam Sweski will make that first trip to the TMK Valley Propane sidelines. And Adam, Carrollton, they won 58-48 before Christmas. Both coaches kind of alluded to they are different teams than what they were then. Do you put any stock in that game, or you crumple it up and throw it away?
0.
Okay.
No stock. That game was way too early in the year. As both coaches had mentioned to you, like you said, they've grown. They've learned more about their teams. They know what their players can do. My biggest thing for this is going to be, and they could tell me different, but I won't believe them. They're going to have that queasy feeling when this game starts, and it's going to be those nerves. This is a big deal. This is Division II District Championship game, and I think that may be at the start of the game more of a factor than what happened back in December.
So nerves and look, Carrollton can't get off to a slow start. They can't go down 9-0.
No. It's like I said. I think it's who comes out of that first is obviously going to obviously be in better shape in the first quarter. But what we saw Wednesday night, these Warriors, they may get down, but they're not going to stop.
Yeah, they're definitely not out. Well, thank you, Adam Sweski. That first trip to the sidelines brought to you by TMK Valley Propane all afternoon long. In Stumpy, beautiful gymnasium down here. Last time I called a game at Harrison Central was over at the old gym. Dude, we got the little snack shack right there in the corner. They've got the awesome Huskies mural behind the basket where the student section is. This is a beautiful gymnasium.
Yeah, this is quite a facility, and these students and these athletes ought to be really proud of what they have here. And, again, we just want to thank Harrison Central. Again, been very welcoming today and very lucky to have a facility. And you just kind of see it's kind of just adds to this whole atmosphere. You've seen the parents come in here early before the game here, and they're just kind of like, wow. This is kind of a big deal right now, and here we go. This is a big deal. Division II, Region 7, East 1 District Championship game. Again, Carrollton comes in at 20-5. Steubenville 18-7. Carrollton, head coach by Nick Swikert. They defeated number 6 seed John Glenn in crazy fashion the other night, 60-54 back on Wednesday. Demi Leary was our McInturf Realty Player of the game. 13 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Hillary Baker led the way with 17. Haley Leslie, a huge 10 points off the bench. The sectional final, they beat Maysville 71-37. Kylie Uchik was the McInturf Realty Player of the game. Steubenville Big Red, Angie Forte, the head coach, and they defeated number 2 seed Indian Creek 63-51 in the district semi. Maybe a little bit of a surprise if you were outside of Steubenville, but they expected to win that basketball game. Yeah, again, if you saw the kids coming in today, they look really loose, but they got that confidence right now, and that is such a big part of playing these championships, especially in the district levels here. And like Adam talked about it, that they played in December. Doesn't matter. They have both really grown from that point, and that's a good sign of both good quality coaching staffs as well. So we're going to be in for a good one.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. They also defeated number 3 seed Martins Ferry 78-67 for the sectional title. So they took out number 3. They took out number 2. They got number 4 today. We'll see what happens with Steubenville. They could be the seed killers here coming up, if they can advance to the Sweet 16. Again, the winner plays number 3 seed Sheridan out of the other East District. They play at Zanesville on Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. So the winner, Tuesday night, 8 o'clock. They last met December 11th. Carrollton won at Steubenville, 58-48. Both teams played Indian Creek. Steubenville beat Indian Creek like we just talked about. And Carrollton lost to Indian Creek by 11 towards the end of the season. Steubenville beat East Liverpool, so did Carrollton. Steubenville beat Dover, so did Carrollton, by basically around the same margins. So This is going to be a tight one, Stumpy.
And again, especially this time of the year, it comes down to matchups. And these two teams, again, match up really well. And when you're trying to compare to other teams, sometimes just that matchup difference is, gives fits, or, you may have a girl out who's sick one game or something. Or, again, there's 1,000 things one team's got an advantage over the other, but right now you got to toss that ball up in the air and go head to head and see what happens.
Also got to give a shout out to the Big Red cheerleading team. Hearing they won their 3rd consecutive title today.
Really?
Yeah, this morning.
Wow.
That is pretty awesome.
That's
Head coach Angie Forte clued me in onto that, said that she got her cheerleader back. I don't know which one it was, but she got him back, and they are ready to go here this afternoon. Again, this is going to be a good one. We are going to go ahead and get ready for our courtside interviews with both head coaches. Of course, thank you to Pets Palace Boarding and Grooming, Hubner Chevrolet, Hartzler's Quality Housing, and On the Square Deli in Carrollton for all jumping on board for this contest. It is going to be a good one. Coaches interviews all brought to you by Kime right after this on 99.9 and Claxon Communications.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck this winter.
Are you neglecting your building's 5th wall? Did you know something as simple as a clogged drain can lead to a destructive roof leak? Protect your business assets with WM Commercial Roofing's Umbrella Care program. This program will provide you with regular maintenance surveys and repairs to extend the life of your roof. Invest in your business with our top quality materials, advanced techniques, and skilled craftsmanship. Are you ready for a reliable partnership? Visit our website, wmcommercialroofing.com, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to learn more.
Novelis Uriksville is the world leader in aluminum recycling, and they need you. They have immediate openings for general laborers, equipment operators, and various skilled trade positions. They'll start you at $22 per hour or higher. There are advancement opportunities, and Novelis offers industry-leading benefits. To apply or find out more, go to novelis.com/careers and search Uriksville. That's novelis.com/careers and search Uriksville. Novelis is an equal opportunity employer.
This is RJ Jacobs from DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Did you know that DAC Vitamins and Minerals has more than 40 proven equine supplements that include daily multivitamins, joint, digestion, reproduction and fertility, calming, and many other specialty products? DAC also carries a complete line of livestock products called DAC Show Contender. Feed DAC Vitamins and Minerals to get the competitive edge in the show pen. We've been feeding champions since 1983.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net. Paul Palace Boarding and Grooming in Carrollton offers all the services to keep your pup feeling and looking its best. Paul Palace offers full grooming, de-shed, flea and tick baths, medicated baths, nail trim, teeth and ear cleaning, and even doggy nail polish. Plus, Paul Palace offers their temperature-controlled boarding services with 4 exercise yards and outside runs and complimentary doggy snuggles. See all they offer by finding Paul Palace Boarding and Grooming on Facebook. Paul Palace Boarding and Grooming, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
At Huebner Chevrolet in Carrollton, we're focused 100% on delivering each and every customer an amazing experience. And it's actually very simple. We have a huge selection of inventory, and it's always priced to move. Need proof? We've saved our customers an average of $2,400 off KBB retail value over the past year. That's $2,400 per customer. Stop in today or visit us online at drivehuebner.com.
Welcome back to the Girls Division II Region 7 East 1 District Final. I'm Chris Kale, and joining me courtside, built by Kime, is Steubenville head coach Angie Forte. Coach, talk about your 3 tournament games so far. You knocked off number 14 seed Beaver Local. Then you turn around and beat the number 3 seed Martins Ferry Purple Riders on Wednesday. You knock off number 2 seed Indian Creek. This team is playing their best basketball right now.
Yeah, the girls came out on all 3 nights and just really put things together, played as a team, as a collective whole. One thing they talked about was doing it for their seniors, playing for the seniors. And that's what they did. We had that first start with Beaver, and, the girls just really played well, and that gave them a little bit of momentum coming off of a loss in the regular season. That gave them a little bit of momentum going into the Ferry game. And, the girls really gelled. Very, very happy with their effort. Nyla, had a little bit of a tweak with her leg, and she came back, battled. The girls shot well. And then coming with Indian Creek, huge game for us. We battle with them every year. And for the girls to get that win was a great win for the program, for that senior group of girls. And, leading us here tonight, we played Carrollton early in the season. They got the best of us. So I think we know what to expect out of them. They're going to shoot the ball really well, so we know that that's happening. So we just have to make sure we extend out, get a hand on those shooters, play good, solid defense, and box out. Hopefully some of those shots are coming off the rim, and we can get some rebounds and get down on the other end of the court.
Coach, talk about, you start 3 of your 4 seniors. Talk about what they've meant to you in your program.
Man, they were the first group of girls when I came back into coaching at the high school level. That was my first group of girls. And to watch them grow as players, as young ladies, and watch them mature has really been something special. Each and every one of them brings something a little bit different to the team. And, we'll start with Madison Cooper, a kid that doesn't play a lot, but she's our biggest cheerleader. She comes out and she's the heart and soul. So she's cheering for those girls, and she gives it all she has, as that player. And, you have Madeline Chris, who's just a phenomenal shooter, hard worker. She's in the gym, whether it's early, late, when nobody else is there, getting those shots up, and it shows. Sabria Jones, she's a kid, may not be in the scorebook, but she does everything else. She guards the ball, she'll guard in the post, whatever you ask of that kid, she's going to do it. Huge player without the stats. And then you have Anaya Warner, who's one of the shiftiest kids I've seen in a while with a mid-range game, which is something that's rare. So to watch her play and her speed is just something special to watch. So when you put those 4 girls together with the rest of the bunch of these young ladies on this team, it's something special to watch develop.
Finally, Coach, what needs to happen this afternoon to capture a district title and head off to the Sweet 16 next week?
We got to come out and, in my mind, play Big Red basketball. Make sure we're defended. On-ball defense is going to be something that's going to be huge. They've got some kids that can put it on the floor and drive, so we have to be able to defend. And when they get in the paint and they kick out, we have to be able to get a hand out on those shooters. Make sure we know where those shooters are in transition, and get out and run the floor. get the ball inside. We're blessed to have some kids that can score in the paint as well as some shooters. So making sure we find those shooters and, knock down some of those long balls and just get after it. Come out and play hard.
So you're telling me be ready for a track meet.
There you go. Let's go.
Coach, good luck. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
That was Big Red Coach Angie Forte, built by Kind. When we return, I'll be joined by Carrollton head coach Nick Schweikert right after this on Z Country 99.9.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting hartzlers.com.
Deli on the Square is located in the heart of downtown Carrollton, and it's the perfect destination for lunch. Their menu consists of a variety of salads, soups, and sandwich options. Whether you have it there or take it to go, save room for their homemade desserts. Deli on the Square is open weekdays 11 to 3 and offer the convenience of online ordering and grab-and-go sandwiches. To see all Deli on the Square offers, find them on Facebook. Deli on the Square is a proud supporter of Warrior Athletics and wishes all athletes best of luck in today's game.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors, Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show. I'm Chris Cale. Joining me courtside, built by Kind, Carrollton head coach Nick Schweikert. Coach, an emotional, physical roller coaster win back on Wednesday night against John Glenn. Talk about how your girls always continue to smile in the face of adversity.
Oh, so that's something we really focus on as a program, is just be resilient. We talk a lot about how we respond. Like, you're going to get in situations where it's going to show more, it'll show kind of your character, more of your character when you're in adverse situations and your back's against the wall, and what are you going to do? And our girls embrace that. We talk about embrace the struggle. Like, they embrace the situations where some teams might think it's like the difficult path, and our girls, they thrive on that sometimes in those moments, and they did great on that. We work on it all season for moments like Wednesday, where it's like the opportunity presents itself to say, hey, what are you going to do in the face of adversity? And our girls just kept, like you said, they kept smiling. They just kept playing. Like, they were enjoying the moment. Like, that's what basketball's all about.
Coach, early on, you were down, I think, 7-0 right off the rip. We talked on the air about how maybe it was time to call a timeout. And then, hindsight, your girls battled back, fought all the way back, didn't have to use the timeout. What was your kind of strategy with that?
Well, honestly, I told our coaches I won't be shocked if we're down 10-0 to start this game, because based off of just reading looking at tendencies from John Glenn, they start fast every single time. And so when we were down 9-0, and I said, well, this is where I said we were going to be, and I just said, we'll see what happens. And then we made a layup right there, and it was like, we're good. Like, once the first ball went in the hoop, I'm like, we'll be good, we'll be fine. I mean, I'm not going to lie, it was tempting to say, hey, let's call a timeout and see if we can fix this, but our girls have worked on that all season. I mean, a lot of times I'm sure people want me to take timeouts in moments, but I think it builds character a little bit to say, hey, you girls figure this out. And in all honesty, I was talking to my wife about this the other day. I love taking a timeout to celebrate success that we just had versus taking the timeout to say, you know what, you guys got to get your heads out of your rear ends. And I think that helps build more momentum, is to say, hey, look, you girls just did something great. Let's keep it going. Here's your breather, and keep the positivity going. So in that moment, yeah, it was a little bit of a struggle not to call it, but I predicted it a little bit.
What were some of the things you worked on this week to get ready for this?
Well, I mean, just same situations. I mean, talking about effort, like making effort plays. I think one of the things our girls are great at, and we watched it today and we talked about it, was in moments where you have to see if you're going to sprint back or you're going to sprint ahead or whatever. We have 5 girls that are going to the ball, and we just talked about it's going to be a play like that that's going to separate. The district title game, you're playing someone good no matter what. Steubenville's a really good team. It's going to be tough. It's going to be physical. You got to be the team that shows up in those little moments that maybe people don't see on the stat sheet, that maybe they don't notice. But in those moments, what are you going to do? And honestly, we just kind of kept things the same way. I mean, we've been kind of the same team at practice every day. Mike Tomlin philosophy is always win or lose, next day is the same practice, and we've kind of tried to stick to that same philosophy all the time.
I like the Mike Tomlin reference, just so you know. A familiar opponent awaits you today. You beat them at their place before Christmas. Do you expect anything different out of them, or same old, same old?
I mean, they're really well coached. They're a better team now than they were around that time. I think their style of play will be the same as it was that day, and I think they would say the same thing about us. Our style of play is not really any different than it was then. I think we're both better teams than we were then. I think it's going to be a tough physical matchup. I think that they have some really good players that we're going to have to figure out different ways and strategies to try to figure out how to stop them. But I think they're a better team. I mean, they're a really well coached team, so they're better than they were then. So we got to be ready for that.
Finally, Coach, what needs to happen to pick up a district title and head to the Sweet 16 next week?
I think it just reflection of, again, on Wednesdays, just the calmness and keep our composure in the chaos. I mean, I think there's going to be chaotic moments, and like we talked about the last time, like it's kind of like a boxing match or a momentum swing. A lot of people talk about momentum, and that's a real thing to me, is just keep the momentum, understand that every moment, there's an opportunity there, and just take advantage of the opportunities when they present themselves. And I think we got to stop their best players, and our best players got to show up. But I think we're blessed and fortunate to have, I don't think we have best players. I think we have 10 talented players that we can put on the floor, 15 players that know how to play basketball that are on our bench. At any moment, any of those got to be ready. So I just think take advantage of the opportunities when they present themselves.
Coach, thank you so much for your time. Good luck today.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
That was Carrollton head coach Nick Swikert, built by Kime. When we come back, I'll have the Niedenthal and Company keys to the game, the Wayne Garage Door starting lineups and tip-off of the D2 Region 7 East 1 District Championship game right here on 99.9.
This is Chelsea Frank, branch manager for the New Philadelphia offices and loan officer with the First National Bank of Denison. We understand how important family time is, from road trips to ball games and boating on one of our beautiful lakes. The First National Bank of Denison can help you make memories with great rates on car, boat, and ATVs. You will work with local lenders that make local decisions and provide you with personalized services. See us today to get started with your new adventure. The First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast, professional service to get you back on the road? This is Garrett Jacobs with AutoWorks Collision Center. We service cars, trucks, SUVs, and even semi-trucks and RVs. Whether you need auto glass replacement, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just a free estimate, AutoWorks has you covered. We even offer alignments for your heavy-duty vehicles like buses, motorhomes, and semis with our state-of-the-art Hunter alignment system. Call 330-878-4223. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Let AutoWorks of Strasburg work for you.
Again, thank you to Kime for our courtside interviews. Chris Kale, Aaron Stump, Adam Saweski here with you from Harrison Central High School on the beautiful campus that is down here in Cadiz. See what I did there? Huh? Again, we want to thank Pets Palace Boarding and Grooming, Huebner Chevrolet, Hartzler's Quality Housing, and On the Square Deli in Carrollton as our Wood Electric pregame show rolls on. The 20-5 Carrollton Lady Warriors, the number 4 seed. The 18-7 Steubenville Big Red, the number 7 seed in Division II Region 7, the East 1 District Championship game. Let's get to our Niedenthal and Company keys to the game, and they're going to be actually pretty similar.
Yeah, especially when you heard the coaches' interviews, it was almost like, did we talk to the same coach twice?
Right.
I mean, it's going to be a very high-quality game today, and I think those interviews are reflected in both of these keys.
Yeah, I agree with you. Fast pace for Steubenville. They want to play fast. They want to get out and run. Let's make it a track meet. You heard, you heard Coach Forte say, lace them up and let's go, right? You want to win the rebounding battle. You want to make sure you get those long rebounds, right? Get the long rebounds because you're going to get a lot of those when you get three-point shooting.
And both of these teams have some great outside shooters. And when you hit those three-pointers, again, there are long rebounds. Both coaches talked about our guards need to box out. We need to have all 5 girls boxing out and be strong on these defensive boards.
Of course, you want to shoot at a high percentage, especially when you're shooting teams like these two. That was more for the Steubenville side. For the Carrollton side of the Niedenthal and Company keys to the game, get out and run. You want to win the turnover battle. You cannot play sloppy basketball. The loser of the turnover battle will most likely lose this basketball game. You want to get off to a better start and keep the momentum if you're the Carrollton Lady Warriors. And guess what? Bench scoring for both teams going to also be a huge key in this one. Carrollton did a nice job with the bench scoring. We'll have to wait and see what happens tonight here from Harrison Central High School. Should be a good one.
Again, when both teams want to go up and down, too, those benches even become more vital. And it's going to be interesting. Usually about that 2 or 3 minute mark, everyone's breath starts getting a little bit of cotton mouth in it, and that's when you need your bench.
Those were your Niedenthal and Company keys to the game. And the atmosphere starting to pick up in here. the fans starting to file in. I know Adam Sweski made a comment just a little bit ago about there may not be anybody left in Carrollton watching this game on YouTube because they're all here at Harrison Central High School right now. And when we come back, we will have our starting lineups all brought to you in part by Wayne Garage Door. Make sure you visit waynedoor.com, 2150 State Route 39 in Dover. Back after this on Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications.
Live more comfortably this winter with the help of Unified Insulation Systems. Unified Insulation Systems is a full-service insulation and weatherization provider that can show you how to properly insulate your home or business. With good insulation from Unified Systems, you can prevent your gutters from freezing and get rid of your high-energy bills. Call Jeremiah Thomas today for your free quote at 330-773-7377 or visit unifiedinsulation.com. Call Unified Financial Group has been proudly serving the financial needs of local community members for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with the unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact the office at 330-308-8700 or visit cushfinancial.com to schedule your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independent Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC.
Do you hunt, fish, sew, or have a hobby that you would like to share with someone? Hi, this is Noah Sugg with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we are faced with our biggest commitment in matching 56 littles with bigs. We will match a little with you that shares the same interests and enjoys the same things, so you can do what you enjoy and change the life of a little at the same time. To learn more, we ask you call 339-6916 or visit bigs4kids.com/volunteer. Thank you.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Welcome back to Harrison Central High School. Once again, Division II Region 7 East 1 District Championship game getting ready to go, wrapping up our Wood Electric pregame show. We've got the Niedenthal & Company keys to the game out of the road. We've got our Keim courtside interviews out of the road. And Stump, now it's time for the Wayne Door starting lineups. You have the Steubenville Big Red.
Here we go for Coach Angelita Forte. She's going to be starting with a senior, number 2, Anaya Warner, averaging 8.3 points, 5.5 rebounds, and 2.7 steals a game. Next up, senior, number 5, Madeline Chris, averaging 10 points a game. Number 10, another senior, Sabria Jones, averaging 1.2 points a game, 6.2 rebounds. Sophomore, number 23, Nyla McShann, leading the team with 17.9 points, 8.9 rebounds, and also 2.5 steals. And rounding out your 5 is sophomore number 24, Bailey Bell, averaging 6.6 points and 3.5 rebounds.
Thank you very much, Aaron Stump. Of course, the professional when it comes to doing starting lineups. Much more better than we all are. But anyway, I'll try to do my best with the Wayne Door starting lineup for the Carrollton Lady Warriors. Number 1, Demi Leary, a 5'2 senior, averages 7.5 points per game, 3 rebounds and 2 assists. Number 2, Hillary Baker, she's a 5'7 senior, averages 16 points a game to lead the Carrollton Lady Warriors, 2 rebounds, 2.5 assists, and 2 steals. The 5'6 senior, Paige Davis, wears number 5. She averages 5 points a game and 2 rebounds. Kylie Uchik, a 5'8 sophomore, wears number 15. She averages 9 points a game, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. And finally, the big girl in the middle, Melena Havens, a 6-foot senior, wears number 43, averages 3 points a game and 3 rebounds. Those are your Wayne Door starting lineups. Visit waynedoor.com, 2150 State Route 39 in Dover. Again, these two teams, they met back before Christmas on December 11th. Carrollton got the 58-48 win over the Steubenville Big Red. Carrollton lost to Indian Creek. Steubenville just beat Indian Creek. And then you've got Steubenville beating East Liverpool and Dover, and Carrollton did the same. Take a trip to the sidelines. Adam Saweski, brought to you by TMK Valley Propane.
Hey, with our game starting a little bit late, I have a couple halftime updates. West Muskingum, they lead West Holmes 20-19. And Highland, they lead River 52-32. Both those games are, the Highland game is after 3 quarters of play.
Wow. All right. Yeah, we do have a little late start, don't we?
Yeah, so everybody else started at 1. We're starting at 2. So I'll have some finals for you later.
Hey, do you think that there is anybody left in Carrollton right now watching on YouTube?
Not at all.
So talk about the atmosphere in here. You can tell it is a deep playoff basketball game, Adam.
Yeah, you can tell the excitement. I mean, this gym is it's gotten really, really loud, as we can hear and as I can tell.
Yes.
It's hard to hear you guys. But that's, for these players, for these athletes out on the floor, that's what we want to see. We want to see these communities supporting these girls. This is a big game.
Absolutely it is. Getting ready to tip off the D2 Region 7 East 1 District Championship game. Steubenville in black, red numerals trimmed in white, big red across their nameplate on their backs. The Lady Warriors of Carrollton in white with the black numerals. Getting ready to jump it up, Sabria Jones, Milena Havens. We are underway from Harrison Central High School and trying to argue over whose ball it was at midcourt.
So whose ball?
Well, it's going to be a jump ball. They're going to do it again.
You do not see this very often.
You do not. A second jump ball, and it's actually hey, Kylie Uchik has never jumped a jump ball in her life against Anaya Warner, and Steubenville will win the opening tip, and they will bring the ball across the timeline. Bailey Bell with it. She kicks it in the corner. Swinging it around is Anaya Warner. Warner for 3, off the back of the rim, no good. Ball tipped around, rebounded by Havens. Quickly comes Demi Leary up the far side. She'll cross the timeline, dribble with the left hand, cross back over, gives off to Baker. Baker to Uchik. Uchik, top of the circle, swing it in the corner. Demi Leary, bottom! Guess what? Carrollton says we are not starting slow tonight or today.
And you talked early on the pregame about, again, they cannot get down early. She's going to make darn sure they stay up right now.
Here is Nyla McShann. McShann gives off to Sabria Jones, and Jones was fouled in the lane.
Yeah, it looks like Ujic got some some hand contact there on the shot. Actually, the first shot that was attempted very easily could have been called a foul.
Got you.
Paige Davis picking up her first, and, of course, the team first.
Sabria Jones at the First Federal Community Bank foul line knocks in the first one. The 5'8 senior averages 1 point a game, and she has that.
There she goes.
Through the first minute. Second shot by Jones. The 5'8 senior is good. So making both at the foul line. 3-2 Carrollton in front. Here comes Leary across the court far side or to the right. Carrollton moving in those white uniforms, black numerals from right to left. Leary almost lost it, gets it off to Hillary Baker. Now Leary back up. Baker with the basketball. She'll dribble with the right hand, cross over to the left into the lane. Gives off to Leary. Leary, top of the circle, lost it again. Demi Leary will hoist up the 3, and it goes in. Demi Leary said, I can't control it, dribbling it. I'll just shoot the darn thing.
She almost lost the ball twice. Oh, got a foul there.
And
I think that's going to be, again, Kylie Uchik.
Uchik will pick up that foul. They're second now. Early on, 6:35 to play. Again, we'll see how those new rules come into play with shooting free throws. Demi Leary imploring the fans on the far side as they lead 6-2. And Bell will bring the ball across the timeline, far side or the left side, as Steubenville in those black uniforms, red numerals trimmed in white. Again, you're listening to this game on 99.9 WTUZ FM. Also, maybe watching it on our YouTube channel. Deep
Good
three
defense.
is blocked by Baker.
Great
and
defense.
Uchik's going to lose it out of bounds. She screams in disbelief. And after the huge play by Hillary Baker to block the shot of Madeline Chris, Uchik loses it out of bounds. First turnover of the ball game.
You know, the greatest thing right now, you look at a lot of these faces. They are just trying to breathe right now, trying to contain that excitement.
There is Chris's shot in the corner. No good. Uchik with the rebound. Kylie Uchik will come up the floor, across the timeline. She'll bring it up herself. She'll give off to Davis. Paige Davis for three. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Steubenville. A little bit of contact on Anaya Warner, and it goes out of bounds, and it's going to be a turnover Steubenville. Warner wanted the little bump there going out of bounds. I think she probably should have got it.
She got a little bump, but again, at this level and this far in the tournament, you've got to be strong on those rebounds and get your base under you.
So Uchik over to Leary. Demi Leary being guarded by Anaya Warner. Leary will back up just a little bit. The right hand, the crossover into the lane. Kick to Paige Davis for three. Davis, it hit twice on the rim. No good, rebounded by Warner. Warner will bring it the other way. Warner into the lane. She'll kick in the corner. Bad pass to Bell. And out of bounds, and another turnover for Steubenville. Their second.
Tell you, right idea. Again, had a wide open shot there in the corner. Just unfortunately wasn't able to connect on that pass. It's amazing how both teams right now, how tight their defense is. You're going to hopefully see a lot of head fakes and ball fakes right now. Usually should be really effective.
Seems like ball handling is more of an issue than shooting right now.
Yeah, right now. A little bit of nerve still.
Baker has it. She'll travel into the lane. Shot up off the rim, no good. And Havens, a strong rebound over top of Nyla McShann. Ball's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay with Carrollton. A nice offensive board by Milena Havens.
Yeah, like we talked about earlier, again, how important is that defensive rebounding, and right there you saw where she didn't box out, and nice offensive board right there.
Uchik does a little spin move just outside the lane, gives it to Hillary Baker. Baker looking for the screen, going to shoot the deep three, shot up no good, and a rebound. I believe that is Nyla McShann, and she is going to be fouled. So Nyla goes up for that rebound.
It's going to be Kylie Uchik's second foul. Again, 4:51 remaining in the first quarter.
And third team foul for Carrollton with 4:51 to play in quarter number one. 6-2, Lady Warriors in front. Full court pressure out of Carrollton. Almost forced a turnover. In the backcourt, bringing it across is Madeline Chris. Chris will bring it to the top of the key. She'll get it into McShann. McShann, wow, traveled. Nyla McShann had a lot of contact, probably could have got the charge call, but instead they turned it over. Adam Sweski, that was right in front of you, right call.
Yeah, absolutely it was, and you're right. They could have called the charge just as easy because all she was trying to do was plow herself into the lane a little further.
And another turnover as Raudebusch checked in, and she turned it over. Adam, why are they having so much problem with the ball, do you think, right now?
Both teams are playing smothering defense.
Okay, there you go. And a turnover, Steubenville. Raudebusch got it. The dime to Baker. The shot up and in. Hillary Baker gets the nice find from Raudebusch. So Raudebusch made the mistake, came back, and ended up scoring. Timeout. Angie Forte. It is 8-2. Carrollton in front. 4:02 to play first quarter. Back on Big Z Sports, brought to you by Pet Palace Boarding and Grooming. Right after this.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
Harrison Central High School. This timeout brought to you by the Cush Financial Group and Adam Saweski. What did both coaches have to say during their timeouts?
Coach Weichert was setting their press, making sure the girls knew where they needed to be on the floor. Offensively, he said, girls, we're doing just fine. Don't force anything.
All right, shot up off the back of the rim. No good. Offensive rebound by McCann, and she's hammered, or McShann, rather, sorry. Nyla McShann, the 5'9 sophomore, leading scorer. Good-looking athlete for Steubenville Big Red.
Fouls on Braylon Raudebusch, her first, team fourth.
And after this, shooting the rest of the way in the first quarter will be Steubenville as McShann makes the first.
Steubenville, third point on the free throw line. That's all their points in the first quarter right now.
It'll be 8-3 once they fix the scoreboard. 3:54 to play.
During the timeout, you can almost see a little bit of panic on Steubenville's face right now. I don't think they're used to this pressure, and Coach Forte doing a nice job just telling them to relax.
And the nice tip there by Schaefer as she got it out to Baker. Baker will bring it across. Schaefer has it, crosses the foul line, and now we've got a foul underneath on Steubenville.
Bailey Bell with her first foul.
So Bell will pick up the foul. First team foul for the Big Red. 8-3, 3:45 to play. Leslie trying to inbound, does get into the Leary and almost tipped away by Warner. Demi Leary, top of the circle, will dribble to the right, crossover to the left, gives off to Haley Leslie. Leslie dribbles into the lane, goes off the glass and scores. Haley Leslie, one of those Neadenthal and Company keys to the game we talked about, bench scoring. She had 10 the other night in huge minutes.
That's one of the luxuries Carrollton has right now, a deep bench, and they just keep running.
And another turnover, another steal, this time for Emma Schaefer. Rodebush has it left wing. She'll kick it back to Schaefer. Here's Hillary Baker. She'll heave the deep three. Bottom! Carrollton is on fire. They are sizzling. 13-3 with 3:03 to play. Steubenville will bring it across. McShann into the lane. And a charge used to forearm. And she is not happy. Haley Leslie took the charging foul. Wow.
That is great defense. Go ahead, Ed.
Wasn't even a question.
No.
She put her forearm out and plowed right into her. On the football field, it's a good move. On the basketball court, it's going to be a charge.
Not so much here, you're saying. 13-3, 2:52 to play. Steubenville faithful behind us. Not happy, but I think when you go back and watch the replay on YouTube, you'll see that was clearly a forearm shiv. Into the lane is Schaefer. Shot up no good and rebounded by Sabria Jones. Jones gets it all the way up the floor. Shot off the window, no good by Anaya Warner. Rebounded by Rodebush. She'll bring it across the timeline, being guarded by Chris. And traveled. Third Carrollton turnover.
Again, great defense on this end. Anaya trying to get a little body contact. And, again, did a great job staying straight, not bringing your arms down. And good defensive board and back down the other end.
Bell has the ball in the backcourt. Heavy pressure from Carrollton. Gives it off to Warner, and now stolen by Hillary Baker. Baker going to try and go the other way. Three-point shot. Off the back of the rim, no good. Haley Leslie, the offensive board, couldn't get the stick back to go. Rebound by Sabria Jones. And Jones is going to be fouled, and Steubenville going to be heading to the First Federal Community Bank foul line, trailing by 10.
Foul on 31, I think, Haley. Let's see, they put it up here on the board.
Yeah, they
maybe.
Not sure. Yep,
Haley Leslie.
There it is.
There we go. First foul.
We had to make sure. Sabria Jones back to the line, the 5'8 senior. Already has a pair of points in this game. And the third one is good. So all points right now for Steubenville are from the First Federal Community Bank foul line. It's 13-4. Looking for point number 4 for Jones and the 5th point for the Big Red. Into the lane quick was McShann, but no foul or no harm, no foul. She made that one and will come the other way. Nick Swikert not happy, but he asked about it and I think it was inadvertent, both players in. As Demi Leary will cross the timeline up the right side. Schaefer has it on the left wing. She'll dribble into the lane and turn it over. Tried the bounce pass to Leslie. Couldn't get it there. Good defense, and now McShann falls down in the backcourt. Being double-teamed, being hounded. Turnover. Schaefer has it. Tried to get it to Leary. Back and forth we go on the floor. Good hard defense, and now they're going to call a kick.
Wow. Holy mackerel.
We talked about a track meet. We're getting it.
This is what you want in the district championship right now. Up and down, and you got your work cut out for you.
13-5, Carrollton in front. Madeline Chris will bring the ball across the timeline. Chris will travel up the left side, step back three, off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Haley Leslie. Chris swatted it away. It's going to go out of bounds. And they're going to say it's off of Chris. And Carrollton's basketball.
Tell you, Madeline, good open shot there. Just unfortunately able to put it down and back on the floor.
It looks like we're watching a rugby match and a basketball game may break out.
Yeah, I haven't watched girls rugby before, but if this is anything like it, I might want to watch. Oh, and a nice strip there by Sabria Jones. And I think the official bailed her out on that one.
Yep, Sabria with her foul, first foul.
I think that was a clean swipe there, but nonetheless, Hillary Baker going to head to the First Federal Community Bank foul line for the first time for Carrollton.
Again, Hillary with a nice ball fake there, got Sabria up in the air and able to penetrate there.
And you don't see her miss very many foul shots. She's an 89% free throw shooter, and Baker's going to split the pair. Checking back in, Milena Havens. Haley Leslie going to get a nice round of applause from the Carrollton faithful. That kid has done an exceptional job all year long, but especially in tournament time off the bench.
Yeah, she's got a couple points and a couple rebounds already this game.
McCann goes into the lane and has it stripped away, out of bounds, and off of McCann.
Boy, this smothering defense for Carrollton just has them frustrated. You can just see it in their body language right now.
And you can see Nyla McShann is not happy. Very frustrated right now as the best player on the floor for Steubenville. And that's what you want to do if you're Carrollton, is frustrate them. Steubenville going to have another turnover.
And again, a little bit of hesitation right now in Steubenville's offense. They're just not quite sure of themselves. You had a lead pass right there. She kind of stopped. Just not in sync right now, and very flustered team right now for Steubenville.
Trip to the sidelines, Adam Sweski.
Yeah, the other thing I'm seeing, guys, is whenever they do beat that press that Carrollton's putting on, they're still rushing it once they get it down here. That's where they need to pull it back out, get their play set up, and actually, slow the ball down a little bit.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%, Adam Sweski. A trip to the sidelines. Brought to you by TMK Valley Propane. Leary wanted the give and go there, the pick and pop, to Milena Havens and didn't see it. Braylon Raudebush into the lane. Shot up no good with the right hand. Rebounded by McShann. McShann has it go off her leg. She does save it. Gets it in. Leary has it. Shot up and in by Havens. Demi Leary found Havens after McShann made a nice save, but went right to a Carrollton Warrior, and now going to be another turnover. That is 10 first quarter turnovers for Steubenville.
They actually called a charge on her. What do you think, Adam? Did you see that?
I had too many players in front of me, but I honestly didn't see the Steubenville player behind the ball. So she must have been shoving her to try to get her out of the way.
Yeah, I think she was trying to get her off for a little bit. And that's a tough call if you're Madeline Chris.
Nonetheless, it was still a turnover, and that's 10 for Carrollton. So 10 seconds, 9 left. Here comes Leary. Leary, top of the circle, in the corner, Paige Davis. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Schaefer. Schaefer trying to get it up and threw it into the backcourt. She tried to get it out to Davis again for the three and couldn't get it. The Carrollton Lady Warriors, 16. Steubenville, 5. Back for the second quarter. After this, brought to you by Huebner Chevrolet on Big Z Sports.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
Welcome back to Harrison Central High School. Second quarter getting ready to start. Of course, that's timeout between quarters. All brought to you by the Cush Financial Group. And Adam Sawaski will take a trip to the sidelines Brought to you by TMK Valley Propane. You were sitting into head coach Angie Forte's huddle, and what did she have to say?
Yeah, she was just telling the girls that basically I touched on it before the quarter ended. Slow it down. Once we get through the pressure the Carrollton's putting on, slow down, work for the good shot.
Chris has it left wing. She'll dribble with the left hand, back up to Bell on the top of the circle. Back to Chris, a deep three off the front of the rim. No good, rebounded by Havens. She'll give off to Leary. Demi Leary across the timeline on the far side or the right side. Carrollton moving from right to left. We are behind the benches. Paige Davis for three. Back of the rim, no good. And an offensive rebound by Uchik. Havens has it, gets it back out to Baker. Baker, a little bit of contact in the corner. Leary for three. Got it! Demi Leary's 3 for 3 from the three-point land. She's got 9. It's 19-5. Carrollton, three-point shot by Steubenville up and no good. A nice box out and rebound by Paige Davis. Uchik across the timeline. She'll cross the court from right to left, now in front of the Steubenville bench. Paige Davis travel.
Yep. All right, right idea. Good ball fake. Sent the defender right next to her. Unfortunately, just shuffled her feet there quick.
Listen, Demi Leary is only a 32% three-point shooter. She doesn't shoot it an over amount. She's the point guard. She can knock it down. Boy, she's knocking them down today, 3 for 3 right now.
Well, I'm sure Coach Schweikart at the half there, or the quarter break, told him, just keep your foot on the gas right now. And Demi keeps shooting like that, the gas will be full throttled.
Kylie Uchik, a great hustle play right there, and just couldn't get it away from the offense. And it'll stay with Steubenville. Steubenville will cross the timeline. Anaya Warner will go to the left. She'll retreat back to Chris on the right wing. Chris right in front of the Steubenville bench will dribble with the left hand. Dribble into trouble. Scoop shot up, no good. Leary tried to fight for the rebound. Tipped it to Paige Davis. Davis behind the back, right to Leary. Leary's double teamed in the back court. Melena Havens crosses the court and gives it off to Hillary Baker. Baker will now reset. Man-to-man defense out of Steubenville. The screen from Havens. Baker, the foul line jumper. No good. And a rebound by Bailey Bell at the other end, and it's going to be a tie-up, and it's going to head back to Carrollton. Turnover Steubenville. Their 11th first-half turnover.
Again, if you look at the body language, you can just tell they're frustrated right now.
Very frustrated. You're right.
And Carrollton just doing a great job, even on their press, getting back and setting up that defense, doing a great job.
Havens will get it in. The bounce pass to Uchik. Uchik will swing it around and give it back to Hillary Baker between the circles. Baker, crossover dribble, looking for the three, goes to Uchik. Uchik will shoot the three off the front of the rim, no good. And an offensive rebound by Emma Schaefer, but she lost it out of bounds.
Again, a lot of the people contributing for these Warriors right now. Just not the starting five, but you've had several girls coming off the bench with some good quality minutes, rebound, points.
Adam?
I was going to say Emma Schaefer actually did a very good job there. She was being held. She only had one arm trying to get that rebound, and I thought she was going to be able to get it.
Almost did. A trip to the sidelines brought to you by TMK Valley Propane. Here's McShann on the low block. McShann bullies her way in. Shot up, no good. Got her own rebound. Got the hoop and the arm. Listen, she loves contact. That's very apparent. And she's not afraid to dish it out. Good-looking athlete right there for Steubenville. That girl's only a sophomore.
She's working hard on the inside. I mean, she really is. That's max effort every time she gets into the lane.
100%. Nyla McShann, the 5'9 sophomore, 17.9 points a game, makes the and one opportunity. I believe that was the first Steubenville field goal of the basketball game.
Yes, 5:26 into the second quarter.
They are 6 for 7 from the foul line. Here's Hillary Baker between the circles. Crosses over into the lane, and it's stolen away. Turnover, Carrollton. McShann gets it up the court. Nice jump stop by Anaya Warner. The 5'6 senior cuts the lead back to single digits. I think that's where you want it. If you're the Big Red, you try and get it back into single digits and work from there. As Uchik said, no, I'm ready to push it back to double digits. She has the nice drive down the lane, and the right-handed shot was good.
Yeah, while you're talking there, Uchik with a big 2 points because he really felt that momentum starting to go Steubenville's way.
Still in the zone. Three-point shot by Bell is no good. Rebounded by Carrollton. Schaefer with it up the far side. She'll give it to Uchik. Uchik, a quick jab step into the lane. Shot up, no good. Good defense by Anaya Warner. And Warner will come away with the rebound. She'll cross the Harrison Central logo right down Broadway, trying to go coast to coast.
I said she double dribbled. She
did double dribble.
She absolutely did.
And you know, when I looked into the student section, there's Carrollton student section sitting in the Husky student section, and there was 3 or 4 kids down there calling for the double dribble. So they saw it before the official did. Uchik will bring it across the timeline, near side or the left side. She'll go cross court. Baker for 3, and she drilled it. And in Hillary Baker fashion, talking a little smack, walking back down the floor. 24-10. Chris for 3. Shot up no good. McShann the rebound. It goes right into the lap of Sabria Jones. She couldn't get it to go. Tie up on the floor. Braylon Rauda push, and they get the call on Nyla McShann, and I don't know about a foul there. It was definitely a tie-up. Adam, it was right in front of you.
Yeah, from my angle, it looked like it was going to be a jump ball call.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, the Big Red, they're starting to get the good looks. They just cannot get one to fall.
Yeah, you're right. That was a really good-looking three-point shot. Baker going to heave it again. Front of the rim, no good. McShann the rebound, and she'll come away with it. Nyla McShann up the far side. She'll cross over the Harrison Central logo and go to Chris on the right wing. Madeline Chris will cross over. She'll give off to McShann. McShann, charge.
Yep, absolutely.
She was out of control. Completely 100% out of control. And guess who took the charge there? That'd be Braylon Raudabush.
Every time the Big Red players drive the lane, I don't know if you guys can see it or not, they're dropping their front shoulder.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the first clue for the official. This is likely going to be an offensive foul, and that's why they called it.
McShann is not happy, headed to the bench with 3 first-half fouls. Not going to see her for a little while.
Well, I think where that frustration is right now is she is working her tail off inside that paint and just the swarming defense.
Yeah, and everybody's at the right place, the right time. Baker with the crossover off the window and scores. And Hillary Baker, she loves to talk smack, don't she, when she's walking back down the floor. Back into the zone defense for Carrollton. They are in control of this one. 26-10. No slow start here. One of those Niedenthal and Company keys to the game. And if you're Steubenville, you got to get this thing down close to single digits, and that's going to help a lot. Madeline Chris finds the bottom from the corner. If you can get it to single digits with your best player on the bench in foul trouble at the half, you got to feel like you're comfortable if you're Coach Forte. And backing down was Uchik, and a little bit of contact, and Steubenville not getting that call at this end.
And I think Adam talked about Steubenville's having a tough time outside. Great pass.
Great pass, and Chris is going to be fouled. And she's going to head back to the foul line again. Only the second Warrior team foul.
Chris, I know you guys got it in front of you. The Madeline Chris, smooth shooter. I mean, she's an athlete. I don't know what she's averaging on the season, but it's got to be 10 points. That makes sense because you can tell she can score it.
And her first shot rattles up, hits everything on that rim, and goes through. And listen, Steubenville living at the First Federal Community Bank foul line right now. They're sitting 7 for 8. As Madeline Chris going to the 5'3" senior, going to take the second one from the foul line. And it's good. So Madeline Chris now with 5 on the afternoon.
Haley Leslie taking a seat for Carrollton again with her third foul, so she's probably done for the first half.
Done for a little bit as well. And listen, Carrollton, I don't know how deep Steubenville is used to going, but Carrollton, they're going to go deep into that. But they're going to go 4 or 5 deep, and they have no problem doing that. Demi Leary crosses the three-point line behind the back to Paige Davis. Carrollton fans not sure, Steubenville fans not sure what they were upset about there. Didn't see anything. Baker with it. Thought about the deep Steph Curry three. She's in trouble. Gets it off to Demi Leary. Leary will cross over to the far side of the court. Right hand. Crossover back to the left. Will give off to Emma Schaefer. 1:38 to play. Schaefer going to try and drive the right side of the lane. Lost the basketball. Out of bounds. Turnover Carrollton. 8th Carrollton turnover. Steubenville sits with 12. Timeout, head coach Nick Swikert. Carrollton leads 28-15. Back on Big Z Sports, brought to you by Hartzler's Quality Housing right after this.
This is Carly Mills. At First Federal Community Bank, our mission is to empower the financial well-being of our community one person at a time. Through integrity and quality, we earn the trust of our customers and exceed their expectations. First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community since 1898. Serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Yorksville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. First Federal Community Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Harrison Central High School. Carrollton leading Steubenville 28-15. Trip to the sidelines brought to you by TMK Valley Propane. Adam Soweski.
Yeah, Coach Swiker just called that timeout. He wants to make sure his defense is all on the same page. Wants to close out the half the way they've played this whole first half.
Absolutely, Adam Soweski. Thank you. Madeline Chris has it right wing. She'll go over to Bell. Bailey Bell between the circles will hand off to Sienna Scurry. Three-point shot on the way. No good by Anaya Warner. Rebounded by Carrollton.
Great job boxing out that entire team.
Schaefer will give it up to Leary. Leary right side of the lane. Shot up no good. And rebounded by Steubenville. 28-15, a minute to play. Anaya Warner. Shot up no good. Rebounded by Schaefer. Schaefer gives it off to Baker. Hillary Baker quickly across the timeline. Kicks to Paige Davis. Davis to Schaefer. Leary over on the right wing. She'll heave it. Way short. Air ball. Rebounded by Bailey. Bailey Bell, I should say. Coming the other way is Chris into the lane and a block by Hillary Baker. Chris going to have the foul there.
Yeah, you got to give props to Madeline Chris right now. She is doing it on both ends right now, trying to will her team to stay in this game right now.
I like it. She's got the two different colored shoes, too, which you don't see that very often. Madeline Chris for three. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Demi Leary. Leary's double teamed down on the baseline, trying to get out of trouble. She'll start dribbling. Tried the push off, knocks it off of the leg of Anaya Warner. And again, we talked last game about how smart Demi Leary is. She was in big trouble right there and had the presence of mind to throw it off the Steubenville player and out of bounds.
Yeah, the big thing, she didn't panic. You just don't wing it down the court. And again, she did a nice job. She got caught in the corner and, like you said, did the smart thing right off the big red knee.
22 seconds left, now 18, Hillary Baker going to heave the three. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Sienna Scurry. Scurry going to bring it across the timeline over to Warner. Warner has it, kicks to Chris. 3 seconds, 2. They're going to get the shot up. It's up, it's good by Anaya Warner, and a little bit of momentum there as we close out the half for the Steubenville Big Red. 28-17, 11-point game. Adam Soweski looking for head coach Nick Swikert from Carrollton. Adam?
Coach, very good quick start to this one. Obviously, in a big game like this, that's what you want. What's the message going to be to the team?
It stays the same as it's been the whole time. Whether we're up 10, down 10, we play the same way. So it doesn't matter what that scoreboard says right now. It's a 0-0 game. When we go to halftime, we tell them just keep playing with the same energy. Energy can't change. You got to play the same game pace. We kind of want to get them tired. I think we're doing a good job of that. But that can't change. I mean, we're going to pretend like we're tied 0-0 right now or we're down 10. Either way, got to have that type of energy second half.
All right, good luck, Coach.
Thank you.
That was head coach Nick Swikert. All brought to you by TMK Valley Propane and our trips to the sidelines. We have reached the DAC Vitamins and Minerals halftime show. When we return, we'll total up the stats. But right now, Carrollton has the 11-point lead at the break here on Big Z Sports.
Finding your perfect vehicle can be frustrating. The selection process, working out a deal, the pushy salespeople. Well, Sarshone Ford of Waynesburg takes away all of those frustrations by offering transparent pricing, a large new and pre-owned inventory, and salespeople that you'll consider a friend by the time your sale is complete. Sarshone Ford of Waynesburg is proud to have won the Ford President's Award 3 consecutive years based solely on that customer satisfaction. And you can see the difference at 300 West Lisbon Street in Waynesburg or at SarshoneofWaynesburg.com, where community and customers always come first.
Jeff Wallach, LLC, is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving greater Northeast Ohio and surrounding communities for over 25 years. We specialize in vinyl siding, replacement windows and doors, gutters, downspouts, and much more. We provide quality service regardless of the size or scope of the project. Our crews are reliable, respectful, and mindful of a safe work environment. Jeff Wallach, LLC is certified by the Better Business Bureau. Call today and discover how we can assist you in making your vision a reality.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all those communities, there's nothing better than high school basketball. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season, and make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Reduce your energy costs and get rebates up to $400? Thad here for TMK Valley Propane. The Ohio Propane Council offers Ohio residents rebates for installing new propane water heaters and furnaces. Heck, even licensed installers can receive incentives for installation. Visit OhioPropaneRebates.com. This public service announcement is brought to you by your friends at TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck this winter.
Are you neglecting your building's 5th wall? Did you know something as simple as a clogged drain can lead to a destructive roof leak? Protect your business assets with WM Commercial Roofing's Umbrella Care program. This program will provide you with regular maintenance surveys and repairs to extend the life of your roof. Invest in your business with our top quality materials, advanced techniques, and skilled craftsmanship. Are you ready for a reliable partnership? Visit our website, WMCommercialRoofing.com, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to learn more.
Novelis Urixville is the world leader in aluminum recycling, and they need you. They have immediate openings for general laborers, equipment operators, and various skilled trade positions. They'll start you at $22 per hour or higher. There are advancement opportunities, and Novelis offers industry-leading benefits. To apply or find out more, go to novelis.com/careers and search Urixville. That's novelis.com/careers and search Urixville. Novelis is an equal opportunity employer.
Welcome back to Harrison Central High School. The DAC Vitamins and Minerals halftime show. Chris Kale, Aaron Stump, Adam Sawecki here with you. Carrollton leads by 11 at the break. Looking at some of the team stats, Carrollton with 8 first-half turnovers, Steubenville with 12, and from the First Federal Community Bank foul line, Carrollton has only made 1 trip. They are 1 for 2 at 50%. Steubenville's kind of lived there, 8 of 9, so about half of their points coming from the First Federal Community Bank foul line. and 89%. And Aaron, I know you have the individuals.
Yeah, for the Steubenville Big Red, you got a Nia Warner with 4 points, 3 rebounds. Again, all those points coming in the second quarter. Madeline Chris, 5 points. Again, all in the second quarter. The only 3 for the Big Red.
Yeah.
Sabria Jones, 4 points, 3 rebounds. All 4 points coming on the free throw lines you talked earlier. Nyla McShann, 4 points, 5 rebounds, and Bailey Bell with a couple rebounds. For the Warriors, again, nice job spreading it out throughout the team. You got Demi Leary with 9 points and a single board. And you got Hillary Baker. Again, she's been bombing away from all sorts the outside with 11 points. Kylie Uchik, 4 points, 2 rebounds. Melena Havens, 2 points, 3 rebounds. Braylon Rada-Bush with a couple rebounds. And again, we always talk about those bench players and how special they are. Emma Schaefer off the bench, 5 big rebounds. And again, not scoring any points, but 5 rebounds.
All right, thank you very much for the individual stuff. Both teams just coming back on the floor. And Adam Saweski going to catch up with head coach Angie Forte.
Coach Forte, what was your message to the team? It looked like, from my perspective, you were getting the shots down there in the first half. They just weren't falling.
Got to keep playing. We got to keep pushing. We played a bad first half. Carrollton came out ready to go, knocked down some shots. We missed some shots, so we know we're capable of making them. So it's a matter of digging down, finding that extra gear, come out and finishing the game.
All right, good luck in the second half, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, Adam Saweski, that trip to the sidelines brought to you by TMK Valley Propane. Thank you to head coach Angie Forte for talking with Adam, and also head coach Nick Swikert as we went to the break. So it's been entertaining right now. Steubenville, big advantage on the foul line. Carrollton, a little bit of an advantage in the turnover side of things. Bench scoring, one of those Neadenthal and Company keys to the game, in favor of Carrollton. And also the rebounding game right now in favor of Carrollton.
Well, I think these first 2 or 3 minutes are really going to be important for both teams. For Carrollton, again, you want them thinking that, hey, this is your day. We got our shots falling. We can run this team into the ground and tire them out. And if you're Steubenville, you just heard Coach Forte, again, just from a mental standpoint, you've got to come out strong those first 2 or 3 minutes and try to change the whole flow of this game. And if they can do that, again, you're only down 11 points.
Yeah.
And it's anybody's ball game still.
100%. All right, that's going to do it for our DAC Vitamins and Minerals halftime show. Second half when we come back after this from Harrison Central High School on Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications.
This is RJ Jacobs from DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Did you know that DAC Vitamins and Minerals has more than 40 proven equine supplements that include daily multivitamins, joint, digestion, reproduction and fertility, calming, and many other specialty products? DAC also carries a complete line of livestock products called DAC Show Contender. Feed DAC Vitamins and Minerals to get the competitive edge in the show pen. We've been feeding champions since 1983.
Chris Kale, Aaron Stump, Adam Saweski back with you. Harrison Central High School, Division II, Region 7 East 1 District Championship game for the girls. Steubenville will start with the basketball. They trail by 11. Steubenville in the black uniforms, red numerals trimmed in white. They're moving from right to left in an immediate turnover as...
If the one thing you don't want,
that's
probably it.
Yeah, as Bailey Bell fired it right through Chris's hands. And now Carrollton will have the basketball. Uchik will swing it around. Here's Paige Davis to Baker. Nice find to Uchik in the lane. What a find by Hillary Baker to Kylie Uchik. And now setting up the press. Baker just couldn't hang on to it. Hillary Baker said, "My bad." No, kid, not your bad. That's great hustle.
Hey, real quick, games we touched on earlier, they went final. West Muskingum, they defeated West Holmes 54-38, and Highland down River 62-44.
Right, thank you, Adam Saweski. That trip to the sidelines for those scores brought to you by TMK Valley Propane. almost a turnover, and it is a turnover.
Again, 2 possessions, 2 turnovers for the Big Red, and you talked about Coach Forte saying we got to get this momentum going the other way, and they're still struggling.
McShann had it go right off her hands and out of bounds. She's back in, does have the 3 fouls, does the best player from Steubenville. Carrollton in the white uniforms, black numerals, traveling from left to right. Uchik shot up, no good. Leary on the floor, rebounded by Jones. Quickly the other way, good entry pass to McShann, off the window, no good. Havens had it on her back, and they're going to call the travel. She kind of looked around like, man, I was pulled a little bit there, but nonetheless, turnover Carrollton, their first of the second half. And Steubenville will inbound just to the left of their own basket. McShann has it, high post. Jones with it on the other post. Kick it in the corner, they'll swing it around. Bell for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Milena Havens of Carrollton. Demi Leary will bring it up the near side. She'll cross over to the middle of the court. Nobody stopped her. Off the window, no good. But it's going to go out of bounds off of Sabria Jones. And it'll stay with Carrollton. Man, what a drive. Just couldn't finish it.
I think Demi was a little surprised how wide open she was down that lane, thinking someone's got to be coming flying through here.
Right. Uchik off the window, the hoop and the harm. Kylie Uchik. 32-17, and they'll have the N1 opportunity at the First Federal Community Bank foul line.
Fouls on Madeline Chris, her second. That'll be the first for Steubenville in the third quarter.
And the foul shot is missed by Uchik. So only 1 for 3 is Carrollton, and back with it is McShann. McShann in the corner, Bell for 3, way off the rim, no good. And an offensive rebound by McShann, and she was fouled. So listen, that's one thing that, when you look at the Steubenville side of things, they're not getting beat by foul calls because they're getting the foul calls. They have spent spent their time at the foul line way more than what Carrollton has.
Yeah, and they've done a great job. That's the only thing that's kept them in this game to this point.
McShann's first one is up and good. Adam Sweski, did you have something? Oh, I thought you had something.
I was just listening.
Oh, I got you. Okay. Well, thank you for doing that.
Yeah, absolutely.
We appreciate all the listeners listening and all the viewers watching on our YouTube channel. Courtesy of Claxon Communications, McShann's second shot is up and good. Steubenville continues to sizzle at the foul line. They're 10 of 11. Leary over to Uchik. Uchik left wing. She'll step back 3. Back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Bell. Bailey Bell will bring it up. Against a little bit of pressure, gets it to Anaya Warner. Warner tried to get it to McShann, tipped away by Paige Davis. Uchik up the left side, into the lane, shot up, no good with the right hand, but she's going to head to the line. Listen, Kylie Uchik now starting to take over just a little bit for Carrollton here in the second half. Maybe she says, hey Hillary, let me take it for a little bit, right?
Again, Kylie doing a nice job not forcing that. Again, she was throttled it back to about 80%. See what the defense did. Had a great penetration and made the first one.
71% free throw shooter is Kylie Uchik, the 5'8 sophomore. Second shot up, rattles around, no good. So she split the pair. It's the only downside right now for Carrollton is they're not shooting it from the foul line like they did the other night. Bailey Bell, nice entry pass. Down to McShann. McShann's going to be fouled. Trying to create that contact inside is McShann. And listen, she has the size. She has the strength. Sometimes she likes to try and bully in there to create space, and it gets her in trouble.
Well, she did a nice job. Again, had her base strong underneath her, had a nice shot, went up strong, got fouled, and made the first one.
Made the first one. Is Nyla McShann. And again, that's something that she's going to improve on. This kid is going to be a much different basketball player 2 years from now in her senior year than she is right now. She's pretty good right now. McShann's second shot up, back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Hillary Baker. So Baker will bring it up the far side, the left side. She'll cross back over to the right. Thought about the step back 3. Goes between the circles to Demi Leary. Leary calling for the screen from Raudebusch. Paige Davis in the corner. Did everything but went down. Rebounded by Scurry. Here comes Chris the other way. Chris tried to make it
Good
into
defense.
McShann, and it was tipped away again. Third or fourth Steubenville turnover of the second half.
Great
Baker
stutter step.
on the baseline and couldn't get it to go. Up to McShann. McShann is hammered by Paige Davis, and she's going to head back to the line. Nice job right there by Nyla McShann, who just went up with it. Instead of trying to get cutesy with it, she just went up with it and drew the contact.
And we talked, this right there in the last 4 possessions was a track meet.
Yeah,
Up and
no
down.
doubt. No doubt. First shot for McShann is up and good. So again, continuing to shoot the basketball well from the foul line are the Steubenville Big Red. Melena Havens, Paige Davis take a seat. Emma Schaefer and Haley Leslie in for the Warriors. McShann, foul line, second shot is no good. What'd they call there?
Like number 4 in the lane early.
Oh, okay, they did call Scurry in the lane early. Okay, oh, that stinks.
Yeah, when you don't have those sort of things falling your way, it makes the games a lot more difficult.
Yeah, it does. As Raudebusch has it between the circles for Carrollton. Being guarded, tough man-to-man defense. Scurry came up with a tough defense, and now Leslie has it. She'll kick back to the left wing. Schaefer going to travel into the lane, kick in the corner. Braylon Raudebusch, shot up no good. And one of the smallest kids on the floor grabs the rebound and does an up and under reverse layup for the score is Demi Leary. What an athletic move as McShann gets the stick back in the bucket at the other end. 35-23, Hillary Baker quickly into the front court.
Again, McShann with all 6 points for Steubenville this quarter.
And Hillary Baker going to go into the lane. McShann couldn't come into her. Very nice job by McShann. The young kid who could have drew the contact there and backed off, let her have the 2, and then committed the charge at the other end. Oh, my goodness. Haley Leslie stepped in and took the charge. McShann's going to pick up her 4th foul. Angie Forte not happy. Listen, I couldn't see it.
I actually think a good call.
I gave you guys in the first half. What did she do again? She dropped her shoulder.
Yeah.
When you drop your shoulder, it's giving it away to the official.
Yeah, into the lane was Raudebusch. It's up and no good, and going to pick up the foul is Steubenville. So Raudebusch going to head to the line. And look, I agree with you, Adam. That's what we talked about. It's not anything derogatory towards her, but she likes to make room. She uses her off arm to make room, or her shoulder sometimes when she gets into trouble, and it gets her into trouble. And as Raudebusch makes the first one. But look, now you're sitting with 4 fouls. You ain't going to see her till fourth quarter.
No, they can't put her back in.
No, you can't. Not with 4 minutes to play in the third quarter as Raudebusch knocks both of them in.
Well, I think the tough thing Coach Forte is going to have, how far down do you go before you don't have a choice? And you just got to put her in.
It's 39-23, 3:53 to play. Carrollton in front by a good margin right now, and another turnover for Steubenville into the front court. Hillary Baker, the hoop, the harm by Chris. Chris is arguing the call, but it doesn't matter. Hillary Baker screaming at the foul line, and Carrollton is in control of this one, can go up 19 with the and 1.
Well, I think there's a prime example how the Carrollton long bench basically scored those points right there.
Yep.
You had Chris trying to get back. She's been in the entire game so far and just unable to get back.
Baker missed the foul shot. The offensive rebound, the actual rebound is tied up, and it's going to stay with Carrollton. Wow.
Again, another frustrating part of Steubenville. You get the free throw, it's missed, and again, still don't get the ball with the tie-up.
I mean, let's be honest. This is what happens. Demi Leary on the beautiful inbound from Haley Leslie. Leslie, the big smile. Demi Leary, the fist pump. And it's a 20-point game for Carrollton, who can smell the Sweet 16 if they can continue this intensity here at Harrison Central High School. Chris going to make the entry pass to Warner. Warner going to go out to the corner. Warner with it, being tied up by Leary. Got away with it, now gave it away. Another turnover for Steubenville. Demi Leary into the lane, shot up no good. but Johnny on the spot, or Braylon on the spot, was Raudebusch. She hit the stick back. The lead is 22 points for Carrollton. Timeout, Angie Forte. Wow. The Carrollton Lady Warriors have sprung out to a lead. Back after this on Big Z Sports.
This is RJ Jacobs from DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Did you know that DAC Vitamins and Minerals has more than 40 proven equine supplements that include daily multivitamins, joint, digestion, reproduction and fertility, calming, and many other specialty products? DAC also carries a complete line of livestock products called DAC Show Contender. Feed DAC Vitamins and Minerals to get the competitive edge in the show pen. We've been feeding champions since 1983.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
New Philadelphia.
That timeout brought to you by the Cush Financial Group. We'll head down to Adam Sweski in a minute. Right now, Carrollton on a 17-6 run to start the quarter. They started the first quarter fast. They started the third quarter fast. Maybe something, a little bit of emphasis if you're head coach Nick Swikert and said, we're not doing this again. And some teams are built to be able to come back like Carrollton did. I don't know that Steubenville is built to come back from a lead like this.
Again, great reaching by Kylie Uchik with the clean steal.
Baker did everything but go down on that three-point attempt to tie up at the other end after a seventh Steubenville turnover, and it will head over to Steubenville. Adam Sweski, trip to the sidelines brought to you by TMK Valley Propane. I know that head coach Forte's team is gassed right now. Was that more or less what her timeout was?
Yeah, I think she was just trying to get them a breath because obviously they got to start a comeback here. They don't have a whole lot of time to waste. And right now, as they turn the ball over once again, all I'm seeing from my perspective, they're trying to force passes that aren't there.
Yeah.
That's where all these turnovers are coming from. That time they just got tied up.
Yeah, they got tied up and she traveled with it. And again,
I think Carrollton did a nice job jumping out on that screen right there, and Sienna wasn't really knowing that was coming, and she did. She did shuffle her feet.
I mean, listen, you gotta swing. Sometimes you just tip your cap as Emma Schaefer into the lane, and she was drugged down by Sabria Jones, the 5'8" senior. And listen, sometimes you just turn around and you say, guess what? On this day, the better team is just dominating this basketball game, and Carrollton is just the better team right now, and that's just the way it is.
Well, and you talk about defenses will keep you in any game, but when you shoot like Carrollton has today and play the defense they have, that's going to be tough.
They're not turning the basketball over. They're shooting at a high percentage. Their defense is smothering, and the offensive rebound by Uchik. Braylon Raudebusch got it! I mean, what else do you say? 49-23, Carrollton drawing away as Anaya Warner, the senior said, hey, come on, man. We got to stop this bleeding a little bit. Three-point shot, Uchik. Back of the rim, no good. Warner with the rebound. 49-25, 1:51 to play. Into the lane, Chris off the window and scores. Madeline Chris, the easy lay-in, 49-27. Steubenville, their seniors on the floor imploring them, look, we're not quitting in this thing. Hillary Baker, got it. Hillary Baker.
This is senior time on both sides. I really give Anaya and Madeline Chris a lot of credit, not quit, and then you got Hillary on the other end sinking a three.
So what do you think's up with the different colored shoes? Three-point shot by Chris, got it. Madeline Chris. What do you think's up with the different colored shoes?
I've seen a couple of the games we've seen lately. There's been some mixed combinations.
Three-point shot on the way, rebounded by Bell. Chris will bring it up,
Good
throwing
pass.
it out to Scurry. Scurry flew down the lane, scored off the window and in. Sienna Scurry with the bucket, cutting the lead to 20. And Uchik right down the lane.
I think it's going to be on Madeline Chris. Yep. And that's going to be her fourth.
4 on Chris and 4 on McShann. So your two best players right now with 4 fouls apiece as Kylie Uchik makes that one at the First Federal Community Bank foul line. Demi Leary going to check back in. And a big round of applause for Milena Havens and Hillary Baker as they take a seat. Also checking in is Riley Hannenkrat, the 6-foot sophomore for Carrollton. Rebound for Anaya Warner. She'll come the other way for Steubenville. Chris in the corner. Thought about the 3. Step back. Deeper 3, and she nailed it. Wow. Madeline Chris with 13 now. She's got back-to-back 3s. Hannenkrat lets it go through her hands. She loses it. Only the second Carrollton turnover. Blocking foul, and going to be heading to the line is Anaya Warner. And look.
That's going to be Kylie's 4th foul.
And all of a sudden, the momentum switches a little bit towards the Big Red. And quickly, head coach Nick Swikert said, let's go ahead and let's get Hillary back in there. As Anaya Warner, the shot up and in. Again, thank you for listening here on Big Z Sports. 99.9 FM, Yerkesville and Denison, New Philadelphia. And, of course, thank you for watching on our YouTube channel. All brought to you by the Claxon Communications. Second shot is up and good, so making both at the foul line. 6 for 6 in the second half so far are the Steubenville Big Red. Braylon Raudebush will bring it across the timeline. All alone is Hannenkrat. Riley Hannenkrat, the 6-foot sophomore, was all alone in the paint. Raudebush found her. Back up to an 18-point game. Shot up good by Anaya Warner. What an athletic move in the lane. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter.
That's your second buzzer beater.
55-39. 4 fingers in the air back on Big Z Sports. Right after this.
Paul Palace Boarding and Grooming in Carrollton offers all the services to keep your pup feeling and looking its best. Paul Palace offers full grooming, de-shed, flea and tick baths, medicated baths, nail trim, teeth and ear cleaning, and even doggy nail polish. Plus, Paul Palace offers their temperature-controlled boarding services with 4 exercise yards and outside runs and complimentary doggy snuggles. See all they offer by finding Paul Palace Boarding and Grooming on Facebook. Paul Palace Boarding and Grooming, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
At Huebner Chevrolet in Carrollton, we're focused 100% on delivering each and every customer an amazing experience. And it's actually very simple. We have a huge selection of inventory, and it's always priced to move. Need proof? We've saved our customers an average of $2,400 off KBB retail value over the past year. That's $2,400 per customer. Stop in today or visit us online at drivehuebner.com.
You're with Big Z Sports on 99.9 WTUZ.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter underway. 4 fingers in the air. Big Z Sports on 99.9 FM and on our YouTube channel. Carrollton will start with the basketball. Lena Havens at the foul line. She'll dribble out of trouble and is stopped by McShann, who is back in with 4 fouls, as well as Chris back in with 4 fouls. McShann tips it out of bounds. Again, that quarter, 27-22 in favor of Carrollton. So when you look at it, it was a 16-5 first quarter, a 27-22 third quarter, and huge difference in the ball game right now.
Yeah, again, one of your pre-games notes, again, you got to come out fast, and we talked about how important those first 2 minutes were in the third quarter, and Carrollton's definitely taken both of those.
So Carrollton was looking like they were going to stall out a little bit of time. Baker almost lost it, got it back to Demi Leary. We will visit with Adam Sawecki in a minute, trying to give him a break. I know he's doing his social media thing down there on the baseline. Hillary Baker into the lane, shot up, rattled around, no good, rebounded by McShann. McShann will bring it across the timeline with the left hand. She'll try to go over to Chris, and it was taken away. Hillary Baker, coast to coast, and missed the layup.
Again,
Wow.
I think she was anticipating, making that pass and some contact and just never got it.
And a beautiful feed right there. McShann, the baseball pass, down to Bailey Bell, who made the extra pass to Madeline Chris. The hoop and the harm. Chris to the foul line. Slowly, this game starting to trickle down closer to that 10 mark, Adam.
Yeah, the way that third quarter ended and the way that the fourth quarter started, both these teams can score very, very quickly, and Steubenville seems like they're starting to get a little bit of that momentum behind their back.
Steubenville has been on fire from the foul line. They've only missed one in the basketball game, and that was in the first half. They are 7 for 7 in the second half. 6:38 to play, 55-42. Steubenville fans behind us imploring their team to sit down and play defense, and we've got the foul on Hillary Baker.
Which is unbelievable. As good as defense as Anaya Warner's been playing, and she's been playing it tight and close. That's only her first foul this game.
Yeah, really good-looking ball player is Anaya Warner.
Absolutely.
5'6" senior. Hillary Baker will knock that one in from the foul line. When you look at that senior class, Anaya Warner, Madeline Chris, really good basketball players out of those two. Sabria Jones as well. As Natalie Baker or Hillary Baker. Why I keep saying Natalie? Hillary Baker makes that one. And Nyla McShann is a really good sophomore. So, they're definitely Coach Forte going to be happy he has her for the next couple of years. And steal in the backcourt. Steubenville, their 10th turnover. And a nice play over there on the far side. And stolen away. Anaya Warner, back and forth we go. McShann into the lane. Shot up, no good. Got her own rebound. Shot up, and she's fouled.
Well, like Adam was talking earlier, that is volleyball. She did a great job being physical, grabbing that rebound, just went straight up really hard. That was a really nice effort.
Yeah. Do you think Angie Forte going to be happy to have her the next 2 years after this, huh? My goodness, what an athlete.
And Demi Leary picking up her second foul.
McShann's first shot up, no good. So that was the first miss of the second half for Steubenville. I said they had missed one way earlier, so I'm not taking credit for the kibosh on that one because I didn't do it right before she shot it. Madeline McShann's second shot is up and good. So splitting the pair was McShann. 57-43, 5:52 to play in the ball game. Demi Leary will bring it up across the timeline and sits at the right wing, being guarded closely by Jones. Jones tried to hack at it, couldn't get it away. Give it off to Baker, and she scored. Hillary Baker drove the right side of the lane and scooped it in.
Gives Steubenville some nice pressure out there on defense. Just some poor help coming from the offside, just not able to get there in time.
The problem is they just dug themselves a big hole, and now they're trying to climb out of it. Chris thought about the three. Bell has it. Entry pass to McShann. Throws the shot up, no good. And tied up between McShann and Leslie, and it should stay with Steubenville, and does. Give these Steubenville Big Red credit. They are battling. These kids have not quit.
That's the greatest thing about high school sports right now. These kids don't know what the score is right now, just giving it full effort still.
Almost down 20, or they were down 20, and still battling. Was Steubenville.
Great box out by Braylon Roderbush there to grab the rebound.
Roderbush will bring it across. Hillary Baker with it, top of the key. Baker, a little jab step against Bell. She'll back up now. Demi Leary telling her, go that side, go that side. Baker, step back three, why not? Front of the rim, no good. Leary on the spot for the stick back at the foul line, no good. Got another rebound. Baker drives in, shot up, no good. Finally a defensive rebound, and I believe that was Jones, and she threw it away to Chris into the bench. So Jones threw it to the spot where Madeline Chris was,
Yeah.
And Madeline Chris wasn't there anymore.
You had Coach Swikart tell him to pull it out. That's just not in Carrollton's nature.
No, it's not. Timeout on the floor. 4:31 to play for a Sweet 16 berth. 59-43. Warriors in front. Back on Big Z Sports right after this.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
Deli on the Square is located in the heart of downtown Carrollton, and it's the perfect destination for lunch. Their menu consists of a variety of salads, soups, and sandwich options. Whether you have it there or take it to go, save room for their homemade desserts. Deli on the Square is open weekdays 11 to 3 and offer the convenience of online ordering and grab-and-go sandwiches. To see all Deli on the Square offers, find them on Facebook. Deli on the Square is a proud supporter of Warrior Athletics and wishes all athletes best of luck in today's game.
With Chris and Aaron.
Welcome back, Harrison Central High School. Haley Leslie going to inbound right beside head coach Nick Swikart. Right by us, she'll kick it into the backcourt to Demi Leary. Leary will cross the Harrison Central logo with the right hand. She'll go right side to Baker. Baker back to the top of the key to Uchik. They'll swing it around from Rodabush, back to Leary, back to Baker. Baker, the jab step against Warner. And the foul.
Yeah, that job step really got Anaya Warner out of position right there. And again, great job. That'll be her second foul.
Have you seen a girl with a jab step in our area like that all year long?
Well, one thing she really has going for her is just her tall length.
Yeah.
And it is very deceiving. She moves very well.
Baker has it. Behind the back, left hand, finds Leslie underneath. Leslie turned it over. Good steal there by Bell. Only the fourth Carrollton turnover in the second half, and Uchik swipes it away from Bell. 11 second half turnover, Steubenville. Here comes Leary to Baker in the corner. Three-point shot. Got it! That should just about put a lid on this one. 62-43 Carrollton. Into the lane is McShann. McShann up. Shot is good. The hoop and the harm against Rodabush. Braylon said, yeah, I got her a little bit. Even though I was straight up, I got her a little bit. It's all right. Listen, when you're up, when you're up almost 20, you take that. You're good.
You have a more of an understanding of the officials' call when you're up.
Okay. Nyla McShann, the sophomore at the line for Steubenville. First shot is up and good. The and one, goodness gracious, is up and good. Again, Steubenville just 9 of 10 and 8 of 9 in the first half, 9 of 10 in the second half. They shot it great from the foul line, but they just dug themselves a hole with all the turnovers here this afternoon at Harrison Central High School. Uchik into the lane. She's going to get it out of trouble. Leslie, they'll swing it around. Rodabush said, I'll throw it up. Three-point shot is no good. Rebounded by Bell. Bell gets it to Jones. Jones to McShann. McShann, cross-court to Chris. Fires up the three. Rattled around, no good. Hillary Baker the rebound in the backcourt for Carrollton. 2:56 to play. 62-46. Carrollton going to move on to Zanesville, the Sweet 16, and play Sheridan on Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. Hillary Baker with the finishing touch. Coach said that's it, no more. 64-46, Baker with the lay-in. And some substitutions going to be coming for Carrollton. And Chris throws it off of the back leg of Baker and out of bounds. And Hillary Baker and Chris have a moment there. They smiled at each other. She said, hey, good play, kid, good play.
And that's a great thing. These two have been battling all game. They both have played really well, good, strong games. That's just mutual respect right there on both the girls' games.
And that Needenthal and Company keys to the game. We talked about Braylon Rodabush, and we talked about Haley Leslie coming in off the bench and just doing an outstanding job as Chris's shot is up, no good. Jones with the offensive rebound, and it was taken away. 12th turnover. Here comes Uchik. Uchik into the front court and was whacked by Sienna Scurry.
That was a good call, that foul right there. That was truly a whack.
Yeah, it was a whack. It was almost like a blindside screen. She was trying to get the steal as Madison Cooper, the 5'9 senior, heads in. McShann will head out. Nyla McShann, the 5'9 sophomore, really good-looking basketball player, really good-looking athlete, gets a nice round of applause from the Steubenville Big Red fans. And she's got 2 more years left as they get Madison Cooper some time here on her senior year. 1:59 to play.
She's got a bright future, and like I said, usually those sophomores are scared of that contact, and she is. She's built
welcomes it.
Basketball ready to go. She's going to be fun to watch.
Yes, she is. Havens into the lane as Carrollton just playing stall ball now. A little 4 corners and stalling here with 1:44 to play. Adam Saweski. We'll take a trip to the sidelines, brought to you by TMK Valley Propane. This has been impressive out of Carrollton. I did not see this being almost a 20-point game.
No, from the opening whistle, they've just been able to basically run them ragged is basically the easiest way to explain it. And, give it up for Steubenville, though. They have not quit. No. Obviously, at the end of the third quarter there, they really drew the game a lot closer within, I think it was 12 points.
Yep.
But ultimately, Carrollton just wore them out.
Yeah, they did. Carrollton, again, that advantage of having such a deep bench that Carrollton has. They can go 4 or 5 deep on the bench. Timeout, Nick Swikert, just to get some subs in. So substitution timeout. We'll keep it right here as all of the starters getting a huge round of ovation from the Carrollton side. We'll go ahead and take our final 30-second timeout. Back with the final minute after this on Big Z Sports.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors, Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
Harrison Central High School, final minute. Both teams getting their subs in. And a shout out to Jordan Pittman, who's on the floor, Cameron Shaw, also Juliana Miller. Emma Eddy, I think, is out there as well. No, she's not. Uchik's still out there. And, Steubenville gets their subs in as well. Emmy Pierce, Gianna Thomas, Jolie Lombardo, Anisha Moore, Madison Cooper, and just an incredible performance by the Carrollton Warriors and their coaching staff. Hats off to the coaching staff. They watched a lot of film, drew up an impressive game plan, and Carrollton came out from the jump and dominated this basketball game.
And that's a good way of putting it there, Chris. And you saw a lot of standard plays coming out of timeouts that Coach Swikert put in too. And again, very well coached game by him and his entire staff.
So heading to the line, not sure who that foul was on.
Madison Cooper.
Cooper, the senior, will pick up her first foul, and shot at the free throw line for Cameron Shaw was up and good. Shaw's second shot is good as well.
Again, Chris, we always talk this time, one team's got to lose.
Yeah.
And again, Steubenville's got nothing to hang their heads on. But again, this is where your heart starts to bleed for those seniors who never put on that big red jersey again.
Yeah, you definitely think about that. Madison Cooper is on the floor now. Sabria Jones, Madeline Chris, and Anaya Warner, all really good basketball players for this big red team, and head coach Angie Forte. And she's going to miss this group. She talked about it in her pregame interview. And, not the way you want to lose this one if you're Steubenville, but, man, you tip your cap to the Carrollton Lady Warriors, who had an impressive win. A 20-point win, and they will cut down the nets in Cadiz this afternoon. Will the Lady Warriors 66-46. They will have the award ceremony coming up We'll see if Adam Saweski can catch up with head coach Nick Swikert. Then we'll take a break, come back, and announce our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. Maybe try and catch a little bit of that net cutting before we get out of here and get ready to head to Indian Valley High School. Coming up in just a little bit. 66-46. The Carrollton Lady Warriors will advance with a district championship. Adam Saweski.
Coach, now how does it feel?
Oh, it feels pretty good. A little bit of relief. I mean, I should be a little bit more excited, but I'm just like emotionally drained right now. But those girls played hard the whole time, and they kept fighting. I mean, like I said, we were going to act like we were a 0-0 game, and they came out and won the second half as well. So I'm just proud of the effort and the way they played together.
Yeah, at the end of the day, this is just the next step in the ultimate goal. Obviously, the road doesn't end here, but just talk about how you, basically just wore them out the whole game.
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of the goal, was let's push the pace, let's make them tired, let's wear them down. But like you said, it was go 1-0 today, and so now we enjoy this. We're going to enjoy this, but then we go 1-0. We get ready for Tuesday and try to go 1-0 again. But yeah, the game plan was let's wear them down. So our girls did a good job of staying active and physical the whole time.
Well, congratulations, Coach. Go enjoy it.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, that was Adam Saweski, brought to you by TMK Valley Propane with head coach Nick Swikert, who celebrates with the Carrollton Lady Warriors a district championship here from Harrison Central High School. We'll take our final timeout. When we come back, we will announce our McInturf Realty Player of the Game and catch some awards right after this on Z Country 99.9.
This is Chelsea Frank, branch manager for the New Philadelphia offices and loan officer with the First National Bank of Denison. We understand how important family time is, from road trips to ball games and boating on one of our beautiful lakes. The First National Bank of Denison can help you make memories with great rates on car, boat, and ATVs. You will work with local lenders that make local decisions and provide you with personalized services. See us today to get started with your new adventure. The First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast, professional service to get you back on the road? This is Garrett Jacobs with AutoWorks Collision Center. We service cars, trucks, SUVs, and even semi-trucks and RVs. Whether you need auto glass replacement, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just a free estimate, AutoWorks has you covered. We even offer alignments for your heavy-duty vehicles like buses, motorhomes, and semis with our state-of-the-art Hunter alignment system. Call 330-878-4223. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Let AutoWorks of Strasburg work for you.
Live more comfortably this winter with the help of Unified Insulation Systems. Unified Insulation Systems is a full-service insulation and weatherization provider that can show you how to properly insulate your home or business. With good insulation from Unified Systems, you can prevent your gutters from freezing and get rid of your high-energy bills. Call Jeremiah Thomas today for your free quote at 330-773-7377 or visit unifiedinsulation.com. Call Unified Insulation Systems today, your most trusted name in insulation.
Do you hunt, fish, sew, or have a hobby that you would like to share with someone? Hi, this is Noah Sugg with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we are faced with our biggest commitment in matching 56 littles with bigs. We will match a little with you that shares the same interests and enjoys the same things, so you can do what you enjoy and change the life of a little at the same time. To learn more, we ask you call 339-6916 or visit bigs4kids.com/volunteer. Thank you.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the financial needs of local community members for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with the unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact the office at 330-308-8700 or visit cushfinancial.com to schedule your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independent Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Do Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Whenever we're done, we're done.
Here we go. Welcome back to Harrison Central High School, and the Carrollton Lady Warriors getting their district title medals right now. Pretty cool. Head coach Nick Swankert and his staff just drew up a great game plan, and the Lady Warriors get the 66-46 win. When you look at some of the stats, I mean, Carrollton from the First Federal Community Bank foul line, 10 of 16. Steubenville was 17 of 19. They shot very well from the foul line, but I think the key to the game, one of those Needenthal and Company keys to the game was turnovers. Carrollton with 12 turnovers in the ball game. Steubenville doubled that with 24.
Yeah, again, Coach Swickert had a great plan on defense. Again, you saw the zone kind of bugged them. Carrollton's got some length, and that can bug you if you're not used to it. If there's only one complaint that Coach Swickert has, it's probably the free throw shooting. So that's kind of that balance that you go into the next game. You want all your girls on a high. You want them feeling good. But you know what, girls? There's some things we can do better. And that free throw line, I'm sure, is something they'll be working on here the next couple days.
Absolutely. You want to go through some of your individual stuff real quick, and then we'll announce our player of the game. And
so, again, for the Big Red, high point score was Madeline Chris. She had 16 points, and Nia Warner with 11. Nyla McShann, again, great game. I got her for 14 points and 11 rebounds. And, again, she's got a bright future like we talked about. Yep. Bailey Bell, again, 4 rebounds for him, and Sienna Scurry with a couple points and a rebound for him. For the Carrollton Warriors, again, your big scorer, Hillary Baker, 27 points tonight. Again, a wonderful game. She was bombing away.
I want to make a quick note. Every single player for Carrollton that went out there and got their medals, you had senior Madeline Chris and head coach Angie Forte standing right here at the corner, the only two that were standing here clapping and applauding every player that went and got their medals for Carrollton. That's a class act from head coach Forte and from Madeline Chris, the senior.
Yeah, again, and that's the big thing. Again, it's high school sports. You know these girls are disappointed, but, again, it all comes down to that sportsmanship, and that's great to see.
Yep, go ahead and finish your individual. Sorry.
Demi Leary, again, ended up with 13 points, 4 rebounds. Kylie Uchik, again, great game, 10 points, 2 rebounds. Melina Havens with 2 points, 5 rebounds. Braylon Rodabush, 7 points, 5 rebounds. And, again, had a wonderful game coming off the bench for the Warriors. Emma Schaefer with a single point and 6 rebounds. Again, another big part of Carrollton's success. Haley Leslie with 2 points, 2 rebounds. And Cameron Shaw and Riley Hannacraft, again, with a couple points for the Warriors. Again, a complete win, rebounding, pushing the ball up, deep bench. It all came together today for a big win.
It all came together. It looked like they were 100% business from when they stepped onto the floor until now they get the chance to celebrate and let their hair down a little bit. They've got a tough opponent coming up on Tuesday night. We will see what happens, but let's go ahead and announce our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. As you can see on our YouTube channel, the girls getting ready for the team photo with their district championship trophy in the East 1 District. Hillary Baker, I mean, the kid just absolutely continues to shoot the lights out. 27 points for the 5'7" senior, 1 rebound, 3 assists. She had a big block in the first half. And listen, you tip your cap to a lot of the kids on this Carrollton Warrior team. But when you put up 27, you deserve the McInturf Realty Player of the Game, right?
We had a little bit of a debate on that between you, me, and Adam. Again, just a lot of big contributors. But you're absolutely right. When you got 27 points, it's probably a good shot you're going to be wearing that T-shirt.
And can you say sometimes the sports director overrules who we are too? But that's besides the point.
I think part of that might have been the Caitlin Clark effect. I mean, some of those three-pointers.
Yeah.
I mean, you almost touching the Harrison Central logo, and those things were going up. So, again, just a great all game.
Well, let's hope that Carrollton can knock off Sheridan on Tuesday so we can call a regional championship game next week. But nonetheless, they're moving on. Stumpy, great job. Thanks for being with me. Thanks for trying to, keep it so I didn't lose all my breath, right? Goodness gracious. And again, Adam Sweski doing a great job on the sidelines. Again, thank you for joining us. This was the Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show. And we appreciate you all joining us all season long. Tonight from Harrison Central High School as the Carrollton Lady Warriors move on to the Sweet 16 to take on number 3 seed Sheridan on Tuesday night at 8 o'clock from Zanesville High School after they picked up the district title with a 66-46 win over the Steubenville Big Red, who wrap up their season at an impressive 18-8. Again, the McInturf Realty Player of the Game, 5'7" senior Hillary Baker with 27 points. Our next broadcast comes up tonight as we return to the boys' side in Division II, Region 7, as the number 2 seed Indian Valley Braves take on the 17 seed Cambridge Bobcats down in Janayton for a sectional title, with the Wood Electric pregame show around 6:40. Tip-off at 7 o'clock on 99.9 WTUZ and on our YouTube channel. For Casey Claxon and Natalie Holbrook at Claxon Communications, Mary Alice back in the Ed Shoemaker building flying the plane, Adam Sweski on the sidelines, and my man Aaron Stump, I am Chris Gale saying so long from Cadiz. This has been a presentation of Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications on 99.9 WTUZ.
Hi, this is Gian McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all those communities, there's nothing better than high school basketball. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season, and make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
This is Carly Mills. At First Federal Community Bank, our mission is to empower the financial well-being of our community one person at a time. Through integrity and quality, we earn the trust of our customers and exceed their expectations. First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community since 1898. Serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Yurksville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. First Federal Community Bank, member FDIC.
Finding your perfect vehicle can be frustrating. The selection process, working out a deal, the pushy salespeople. Well, Sarshone Ford of Waynesburg takes away all of those frustrations by offering transparent pricing, a large new and pre-owned inventory, and salespeople that you'll consider a friend by the time your sale is complete. Sarshone Ford of Waynesburg is proud to have won the Ford President's Award 3 consecutive years based solely on that customer satisfaction. And you can see the difference at 300 West Lisbon Street in Waynesburg or at SarshoneofWaynesburg.com, where community and customers always come first.
Jeff Wallach, LLC, is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving greater Northeast Ohio and surrounding communities for over 25 years. We specialize in vinyl siding, replacement windows and doors, gutters, downspouts, and much more. We provide quality service regardless of the size or scope of the project. Our crews are reliable, respectful, and mindful of a safe work environment. Jeff Wallach, LLC is certified by the Better Business Bureau. Call today and discover how we can assist you in making your vision a reality.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences. and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Keim Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Reduce your energy costs and get rebates up to $400? Thad here for TMK Valley Propane. The Ohio Propane Council offers Ohio residents rebates for installing new propane water heaters and furnaces. Heck, even licensed installers can receive incentives for installation. Visit OhioPropaneRebates.com. This public service announcement is brought to you by your friends at TMK Valley Propane.
All the way to TMK, service with a personal touch.
Thanks for watching this Claxon Communications production of high school sports on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. For the latest news and scores, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter at @Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram. Don't miss any of the live stream coverage all season long by simply subscribing for free to Big Z Sports on our YouTube channel. For the best in high school sports coverage, there is only one Big Z Sports.